Here we are down at Marineland. How come it was louder that time? Here we are down at Marineland, and some kind of fish there. It looks like a seal or something getting fed. This must have been on one of our trips to California. We drove the old truck to California one time. Maybe this is it. Or that's a whale there, a baby whale, I guess. Would that be Samu? I doubt it.
Looks like him.
There's the guy that goes in and swims with the whale. There's the announcer telling all about it. Should have some pictures of the kids here in a minute. Oh, there goes the whale carrying a ball on it. Or would that be a porpoise?
Porpoise or a dolphin, I don't know.
And there's a whale towing a little boat with a doggy in it. Hey, that's pretty neat. That's a porpoise towing the boat, giving the dog a ride. How about that? There they are jumping through the hoops. The porpoises are... Here they come a-jumping over the rope. Boy, they got them things trained pretty good. It's amazing how they can train them fish. There's the porpoise begging for some... Oh, look, she made a basket with that. Put the ball right up through the basket. There's the seals performing. Riding on a drum. Pretty neat. Ork, 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 ork. Gotta have some sound effects here. Yeah, these are good pictures. There's a seal balancing a ball up on a stick. It's amazing how they do that. Uncle Bert and Aunt Thelma probably took us down there. There's a big old ship out in the ocean, trudging along, and there's the rocks with some seals on and birds. I think it was seals. This is out in the back of Uncle Bert's having a barbecue. And Dwayne, that's Uncle. That's me there. There's Uncle Bert and Aunt Thelma. Last I got a picture of her. I'll be darned.
Dean's wife.
Is that Dean's wife? Or Dwayne, that must be Debbie in the high chair over there. Or maybe it's one of Carl Dean's kids. Oh, at last I got a picture of Uncle Bert and Aunt Thelma, and that's a good one.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I don't know where the kids are up there, some kind of a railing. Maybe it's at this is Knott's Berry Farm or somewhere. Yeah, there's Carl Dean on the train.
Disneyland.
This is Disneyland. He was chief engineer there. Got paid just like he's on a real railroad. There's
Foggy day.
must have been a foggy day, I guess. That's what Randy says. Well, this is down on the beach. It looks like, because Narlene's in her bathing suit.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I overexposed these, I guess. Looks like I was taking a picture of somebody's bottom there. Yeah, this is out on the beach. It was a cold day. Well, they're overexposed. There's Carl Dean doing a flip, or is that me?
Couldn't tell.
Well, yeah, we'll just blame this on the smog in California. Foggy day. There's the kids. Is that me there? I can't tell. Almost looks like we're down in the water.
Do you have any Q-tips anywhere?
Have any what?
Q-tips.
I've got some somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. There, it's a little better now. There's old Mark. He's a digging in the sand, having a good time. And there I am, and Dad and Mark on Long Beach. There's Carl Dean. There's old Lance, it looks like, digging a hole. They had fun down there, and there's Dwayne. They're digging a hole to meet each other. Oh, there's somebody out in the ocean. Look at that. Is that you, Randy? Yeah, that's you. Got a surfboard out there. Well, who's taking my picture? I'm taking pictures. And oh, here it is. What do you say? This is Disneyland. There's the old alligators. And can't you blow it out? Maybe it's on the camera. It's not moving, so that spot must be on the camera. It's not bothering that much anyhow. It looks like a tree leaf. I saw these same pictures on television here just the other night. There's the band and the riverboat coming in. Well, if you want to stop and blow that off, but it might be on the camera. There's the upper deck. Mark Twain. Well, they got a big old river there at Disneyland. That big old boat just goes right around the river. And here it comes in again. What'd they say that was? The River Queen? Boy, they had a nice band on that boat. Too bad it didn't have the music there. Too bad it didn't have a VCR in them days. Is this, what is it? Is this a train ride? Yeah, there's the engine.
Still on the boat.
Oh, we're on the boat, and there's the train going. And there's a log cabin on fire. The engines is just burnt. And there's the chief watching the house burn of the settlers. These aren't bad pictures. You go by on the riverboat, and there's the log cabin just a burning.
That was on the camera. It's down there.
Got a blank spot here now. Here we are. There's Randy and Dwayne and going on the mule pack up to the old mine in Disneyland. Having a ride on the mules. There's Carl Dean. I bet Carl Dean likes to see these. There's Randy and Dwayne. They had shirts alike. Norlene made us all a shirt one time that's all alike. There's Disneyland Castle. That spot's back there now.
Yeah. I think it's on the camera.
Must be on the camera. It'd blow it away. There's Dumbo, the elephant ride. No, it's still there. It's just you can't see it sometimes. Here we are going on the merry-go-round. The band's on there playing. Look at that big old saxophone. There's the sky lift that you ride, and you can see Disneyland all over. I must have been in one taking the pictures. Wouldn't dare do that now. Oh, there's the teacup. All them teacups go round and round. Randy's whistling to some woman there.
Monster of the Whale.
There's the skyrockets. You get in there and it vibrates just like you're being shot to the moon. Quite a place. Oh, Walt Disney sure done himself. There's a battleship. This looks like we're back down at SeaWorld or somewhere. All them seals are looking up at us.
This is out on the pier at San Pedro.
Oh, he says this is out on the pier in San Pedro. Look at them Donald Duck hats they got. They all got them a Donald Duck hat. Is that Aunt Thelma or Narlene? Finally got a picture of Aunt Thelma.
Grandma Parkland.
Aunt Thelma's still alive, isn't she? Grandma Parkin, there's little Debbie. There's the three boys. Randy's got his cowboy hat, and Lance, they're watching the seals. Looks like Mark don't like him. He's crying a little bit. There's one of the horses in the carts. They pull it down the rail, just like San Francisco.
Yeah, that was on the camera. It's gone now.
Is this still at Disneyland?
Huh?
Boy, look at them old headhunter signs there. There's Dwayne looking around. There's Mark. He can't quite savvy all these neat things to look at in Disneyland. Now it's on. You just turned it on. There's Mark and Dad, and they're telling him something there. We're back on the old river here. Looks like we didn't get it quite back far enough, but it won't hurt to see him over twice. There's the old hippopotamus again. Man, look at that mouth. He's ready to eat somebody. There's the natives over there dancing. They got a white man in that pot cooking him. There's Huck Finn's boat. Here's a blank spot, a beautiful sunset or something. Oh, that's the ship again. That's the pirate ship in Disneyland. There's the riverboat. We must be up on a hill to be able to see it like that. There's the tree house all the kids can go in. There's Narlene up in the tree house. This must be at night somewhere. Was we at Disneyland at night? Maybe this is State Fair or something, because there's sure a lot of bright lights. Maybe I just took them. Oh, here we are going across on the ferry, I think. With Uncle Bert and Aunt Thelma, you just drive your car on and go right across here. There's little Debbie hanging out the window there. Mark. That was Uncle Bert's car, I guess. This is going to run out in a minute, so don't go too far away. Here we come. Here's the ferry coming into the dock, and you just drive your car right off the front. There it goes. You remember what bridge this was? Was this the San Pedro Bridge? Look at the boats coming in there.
Yeah, probably.
This is the fishing boats. Made a lot of ships down this area during the war. Look at the oil fields. There's Uncle Bert, Narlene,
And Edith?
and Edith. That's Count's wife. She died, didn't she? There's Count. Yeah, that's the time I went down the old truck. There's the truck. Aunt Thelma. Looks like we're getting ready to go home here. There's Uncle Count. He sure took good care of the babies. He was a babysitter, that guy. And Edith. And there's Uncle Bert taking movies. Boy, look at that. That's when Mark was a little older, I guess.
He had a whole bunch of good ones of you on that last tape.
Of who? Of Lance, yeah.
Bert again.
There's Uncle Bert again. Woo, look at that. Wonder you didn't break your backs.
Dwayne and Lance.
Is that Dwayne and Lance? Look at Dwayne. He can almost do a flip. Bet he couldn't do that now. Was that you? Where'd you learn to do that? Look at old Carl. No, that was Dwayne jumping over the fence. And there's Lance jumping over. There's Randy. There's Debbie. Her nice, long, pretty hair. Where was this? Down to
Bert's house.
Uncle Bert's house, yeah. Man,
Boy, that's a pretty good one.
yeah, some good jumpers. And this has got to be back at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
I'd like to make one of them. That'd be a fun swing. There's Debbie. She's running to get her turn. There they go.
This is that late 1950s film that fades.
Randy says this was the late 1950s because the film fades a little.
Yeah, that's probably the
Is that Lance up in that big wagon?
Yeah. He was just overexposed.
Probably. What's the matter, Kirby? Won't Lance give you anything to eat, huh? Darlene.